Alright, I'm on my way to Monroe right now. We have word that there's breaking news in the Nevaeh case. Nevaeh has been missing for 11 days, and I was the first reporter on the scene that night, 11 days ago, and from what it sounds like, this isn't the ending we were hoping for. It sounds like she was found in a river, in the River Raisin. Our station up in Detroit is reporting that. We haven't independently confirmed it at this point, as far as I know. Of course, I'm driving up there right now, so as far as what the newsroom may be doing, not sure yet. But, I just finished posting a really joking video blog, and it's not until something like this happens, you end up getting that call. I was actually walking away from the station and going home and got the call, hey, it sounds like they found Nevaeh, can you come back in? And it's just that serious part of the job really comes back into play. And honestly, I could have said, no, I have plans, my shift ended at 7:30, but there's something, about this story. I haven't been on it the whole time, but I was on it at the beginning, and I'm just kind of crossing my fingers at this point that, somebody has the wrong information, or, something happened, that this isn't how it's played out. So, I guess keep the fingers crossed for now and see what happens. Alright, so we got our three crews here. We have myself and Chris Podorowski, Craig Pickelsheimer, who's just a photog by himself right now, and we have Charlie Sell, who's our engineer, getting the live truck ready to go. And earlier we were all here at the FOP hall for the press conference, which we carried live, and then at this point we're splitting up. Craig is actually going back out to the scene. Potts and I are going to the apartment complex, and the live truck is following us. And at this point we may be doing a satellite shot with Fox 2 in Detroit helping us out with that. So we're going to go back over and see, check on the vigil, and see if the family's over there, the friends that were all there last night, and see what we can get out of that. Alright, that's the satellite that's actually going to get our shot out of Monroe. We're actually in a rural part of Monroe right now, Monroe County, that is, at the corner of Dixon and Sullivan Road. And I'll walk over here and actually show you. This is what's keeping us back. Obviously, the Monroe County Sheriff's Department told specifically not to let anyone through, especially the media, because right where my finger's pointing, all the way down there, is where that crime scene is at, a little under a mile away. And at this point, we're kind of just waiting. We're watching the cars going in and out. Really, we're just waiting to do our live shot, again, with Fox 2 satellite helping us out with that. This is one of those situations where this is all happening right in the middle of basically two TV areas. You have Detroit and you have Toledo. And the cool part is, we work together fairly well. There are a little bit of differences occasionally between what happens at different markets, but for the most part, everybody's really gracious to each other. It's not what people think. It's not a hostile environment. So I just want to say a lot of thanks to Fox 2 for helping us out with this. And my phone's ringing. That means I actually have to go back to work now. Okay, we actually climbed down this really steep path, and this is the area where investigators were looking around, is what witnesses were telling us. Obviously right along the river. They did clear the scene, and they didn't put up any crime scene tape or anything like that. So, we check with the boss, we check with everyone just to make sure that it's okay, and no one told us not to come down here. So, we're coming down here to kind of show people, give people context, just what this area looks like, what sort of circumstances, what sort of conditions investigators are fighting with at this point. It's like I said, it's really steep. You can see it behind me. Really steep, really hard to get down here, and I'm sure really hard to get evidence out. So we're going to try and get back up this hill without falling over, and this will be on the news tonight at 10.